Hello again.
Hola.
Hey, here we are, part 2. Now we're going to
Hi,
do
Freak Out.
subtraction. Alright, we'll set up this problem. And I'll teach it by example. Take your vector B and we'll put it over here, going down into quadrant 4. And we'll take vector A and we'll put it in quadrant 1. Alright, set that up, and then I'll teach you how to do B minus A. Here's your B, here's your A, so I'm going to teach B minus A. Alright.
Oh no, even on video, Morgan, you pick up.
Even on video, you have hiccups. You said that. How dare you?
Have you got it set up? So you have B pointing down into the fourth quadrant and A pointing up into the first?
Yes.
Alright, let me teach you B minus A. We're going to do it pretty much the same, except we got to work with the minus part first. This is A. Let me show you what minus A is. You pick the vector up and you turn the position around. So it's no longer in standard position now, but it is now minus A. Minus A is just like A, except the head and the tail change places. So it's pointing in exactly the opposite direction. So turn your vector A around so that it is now a negative A. Alright, good? Alright, so now you can do it like this. We're going to do B plus a negative A. That's the same as subtraction. So I'm going to do what we did before. You're going to pick up this vector, keep it true, keep the angle and the length true, and you're going to slide it until the tail of vector minus A is on the head of vector B. And put it right there.
And then draw the result.
And there's the result then. Alright, so mark this. This one was B. This one is minus A. And this is B minus A.
Ours goes off the table.
Does everyone's go off the table?
No.
Just us.
Alright, so it looks like you have head to head here. So, and when I switched this around, I had to move it so when I had it in the negative A position, it was like here, like here. Right. So you gotta slide it like that.
Gotcha.
So there's your. All right. I guess your little coordinate plane was too low. All right. There's yours. There's yours. B minus A. Very good. All right. I was wondering, and I'm sure you were as well, is B minus A the same question mark as A minus B?
No.
Can you recall let's set this up the way it was to begin with. Can you recall where it was?
Yep.
So I'm going to erase. Remember, can you leave this resultant in right here?
Yeah.
Leave that in. And now let's set it up the way it was. B was pointing down like this. And A was pointing up like this. Alright? That's how it started. Can you do the problem instead of B minus A? Can you do A minus B now?
So
Let's see if we get the same answer. A minus B. So with that, A is going to stay where it is. B is going to flip because it's now negative. So I'm going to take this one and put the head going the other way than the tail. Come on, B. Alright, now I have a minus B and I have an A here.
So they're not the same.
No, heck no, they're not.
Alright, so now when I add a minus B to an A, I'm not going to move the A because it's sitting in the first position.
Like that.
I'm going to add a negative B by taking this flipped arrow and moving it head to tail, tail to head, right there.
It is?
So,
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, it's the same resultant.
It's not the same.
No, it's
Yeah,
close.
it
It's close,
is.
but it's not the same.
It's
What's
the
the
same.
result?
Alright.
Like
What is the difference? Mine aren't drawn
Hand grenades.
exactly
Okay,
straight.
well,
Horse
negative
grenades
and
and handshakes.
positive.
Right. One
Okay.
went in the one direction and one went in the opposite direction.
That's right.
So they're the
Alright.
same, just different directions.
Now what I want you to investigate is I want you to do your own problem. Let's use A and B, so everyone's using the same vectors. I want you to start any A with any B, you make it up. And then I want you to switch it and do B plus A and tell me if they're the
Pardon the interruption, could I please have Andrew Thompson for dismissal?
same. Okay, Andrew, this is
Bye,
our
Andrew.
moment of
Andrew, you have to say hi to yourself.
Andy.
I'll see you in like an hour.
Okay, bye, have a great visit. Tell
Bree and Joel are
Leslie,
gonna watch that and be like,
Yeah,
"We're
not
gonna see
Bray
you."
and Joel.
tell Leslie and Ryan that I think about them often.
Aw,
That's cute.
I do.
Andrew,
They're
sleep.
cool
He's saying-
students.
Wrestling and wine.
All right,
Wrestling and wine.
we'll take care of your vector
Okay,
mess.
thank you.
I got your vector mess, Andrew. Your vectors are in a mess. Stupid little
Bye.
triangles.
They're not
Bye, buddy.
taken.
Bye.
Just
Bye. Okay, so I want you to set up any A and any B, your own creation,
So take
A
it.
and B, and then I want you to add them and show me the resultant. Then I want you to switch it and do B, leave the resultant on your desk. Then I want you to go back to your original A and B and do it the other direction, B plus A, and tell me what that resultant is. Pardon?
I think I did something that's impossible.
Yeah, that one's a little rough.
Yep, that's a no.
It's not an impossibility,
Wait.
but do one
I'm
that's,
so
we're
confused.
using A and B, Morgan, no pinks.
Okay.
So we're only doing like it's just plus or minus. We're just changing so like we could do that and then I'm
Right now, we're doing A plus B, any A plus any plus B problem, you make it up.
Wait,
And then you're gonna do B plus A.
Does it have to be at the origin though? So you
When
have
you start to set it up,
But can it be like up here?
no, you gotta start there. So there's, you can point in any quadrant you want, okay, and then put your yellow in somewhere.
Which is somewhere.
So
So like,
That's fine. Now I want you to add those two.
so you'd be going.
Right, so that's B plus A. So here's that result. Alright, now I want you to switch it. Where did this one start?
This one started here.
So now I want you to add this one, let's see. This was
Oh my
A,
gosh.
this was B, it went like this, so I can do.
We're adding vectors.
Morgan.
a triangle isn't gonna make
Now, I
you
want you to do the same problem, but you're gonna add this to this.
So that would be
We're gonna move it up to here.
up here.
Yeah, so again, you're head to head.
This says 11 like 10.
So it's the same. Surprise! It's
Alright,
the same.
what'd you find out?
Maybe like
What'd you find out?
They're the same.
I mean,
They're the same, they are.
Are we still recording?
Yeah. So A plus B is B plus A, but we notice that B minus A is not the same as A minus B, but they were the same, but in the opposite, same size, opposite direction, so. All right, the other couple things before we switch to our paperwork is, I want you to put on, we haven't used vector C, let's put these away. Erase what's on your coordinate plane with your dry cloth. And put up vector, the pink one, vector pink. Vector C. All right, we're gonna put vector C pointing into the second quadrant, right there. And now, any conjectures, if that's vector C, what do you think 3C would look like? 3C.
It was like
Moved up 3.
Right, Shannon had the idea, did you as well? You just take the same vector, same size, same direction, and go 2, 3. So that's what 3 times C looks like. So you have to go from here, out another one of these, and another one of these. So that is that 3C. All right, what do you think negative 2C would look like?
back,
Back,
One.
back,
All right, remember the negative says to turn the vector around. And so here's 1, and we would come out another one of those. So that's negative 2c right there. All right, I think putting all that together, you're ready to do your paperwork. So let's clean up our vector mess while I hand out the papers. Those who weren't in the room, it's on video for you, and I can help you at your table as well.
Can we use wet now?
No, it's time for wet. Yes, it is. All right, the wet is for your table and your hands.
Maddie, did you cut it?
There were no paper
did-
towels
was I supposed to?
upstairs.
No.
Interesting.
Stop recording.
Did she
Yeah,
say?
it's up.
She didn't say to. Did she? Miss Powell, do we stop recording?
Let's see.
It's been recording for 15 minutes.
I know, we already stopped once.
Yeah. Oh, it's been like again. 15
Again?
minutes, yeah.
No way.
Yeah. We started at like at 11.
All
And now
right,
it's
we're gonna
Get the
show
camera, we'll spin
you
it
our
around. Look at the
classwork
road.
on part 3, so over and out.
Wait. Oh, I don't want my face to be too close.
Then write it down.
No.
Write it down.
No. Don't put it on me. Okay.
By the